Alright, bright and early this morning. We're getting started again. This is part 4. Got my top of my railings clamped in place, ready to weld. These two long ones and the one in the front. We'll get those welded in, and then I'll have to cut or fit the uprights for the front piece. And then I'll probably get started on the ramps for up there. Start cutting the material and putting those together. Alright, I've just about got everything. Everything's ready to be welded. I'm going to weld this piece in. Weld the rail up that way, the rail up that way, across that way. I got the two pickets. I don't have them clamped in place, but I have them cut. They're laying here. So I'm going to start from the front. I'm going to weld all the way to the back, and I'm going to jump over to the other side, weld everything from the front all the way to the back. Then start on ramps. Okay, I'm not done for the day, but all the bracing is in. I did a couple of small gussets here at the bottom where that's only a 2x instead of a 2x4. This one's in. I think I come up with a plan though, since these are 2 foot tall and my ramps are not going to be 2 foot. I welded bottoms in these to stop the ramps, but I have just reconsidered that when I get my ramps made, which I'm going to move back into the garage to do the ramps, what I'm going to do is I'll drop my ramps in and see where my ramps fall even with the top, and then I'll just put a stop in for that. But I'm going to recruit some help, and I'm going to try and get this thing flipped upside down and start throwing some paint on it, because it's time for paint. There may be a little bit of welding here and there, but then I can just touch that up. But as far as major paint, it's ready. I mean, I could throw the axle on it, but I'm not throwing the axle on before I paint it, because that's just going to add weight to it. It's up in the garage just waiting. That's just throwing 3 bolts, 1 in the front, 3 in the back. Throwing the tires and wheels on it. I do have to make a place to put my spare. It'll probably be up here in the front. I've got to weld on my jack. It has to be welded on. I don't have the one that goes through the center. I have one that goes on the side that you can flip up out of the road when you're towing. I kind of like those better anyway. That's pretty much the end of part 4. The rest is just going to be the getting some paint on it, finishing up the touches. I will have to make ramps. I can make the ramps up in the garage, completely separate from the trailer. But this is where we stand so far at the end of part 4. I know I've had a little redundancy in this video, but bear with me, I suck at video. Part 4. Done. Bye.